especially a good-looking comedy crowd. Wow. Oh, this is exciting. I don't know, give you a peek behind the curtain of like the comedy secrets. I'm recording my set right now. I like to record it for a lot of reasons. Mostly, I like to masturbate furiously when I get really good laughs. We all do, I know. But also, I like to find areas of improvement. You know, I like to figure out how to get better. But one area that I've realized I need to improve is that when I get on stage, my voice gets a little bit high-pitched and nasally, and it sounds a little bit annoying. You know, I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to annoy you guys. So I've been watching YouTubes on how to be a better public speaker, and they all say you're supposed to speak from your diaphragm and go speak, like, give your words more depth, you know. I want my sets to sound less like me talking about my period and my dead dad, and more about me talking about my period and my dead dad. I feel like that makes like a discernible difference. I need to actually rewrite that joke, because I never talk about my period. Ever. I don't even talk about the time that I got my period on my friend's couch, and I had to get in, I'm sorry I got my period on your couch gift. Yeah, there's no aisle for that in the drugstore. You can't get that in the greeting card aisle, guys. I guess I could get like a condolences card, you know? I'm sorry for the loss of your slipcover. Yeah. I love a big TV watcher. Do you guys like to watch TV? Yeah, everybody likes to watch TV. I'm not one of those people. I don't like to watch the hot shows. I don't like have a show on HBO. You know, I don't like to talk. I like to watch TV just to shut off my dumb brain. You know, I just want to make it be quiet. You know, I use TV the way a lot of people use heroin, but I'm scared of needles, so I use Law and Order instead. You know, my friends are like, "Oh, did you watch the most recent episode of Girls?" I'm like, nope, I don't have time for that. I don't watch that show. I have, however, seen every single episode of Law and Order, which is crazy because that show's been on for 150 years. Literally, the first episode was about the Lincoln assassination, and I've seen it at least 3 times. I was flicking through the channels recently, and I came across this movie, Snow White and the Huntsman. Have you seen this? Have you guys seen this movie?
Yeah.
Woo! It's dumb. It's a dumb one. It will make you stupid. I loved it because it's starring Kristen Stewart as Snow White, and I love Kristen Stewart because she's got a real bitch face. I love a bitch face. Those people are my tribe. I've got a bitch face. You guys, I am delighted to be here. I'm so happy. Really excited, like over the moon happy, and like this is all I have to give you. I promise you, I'm trying so hard to look happy. It's been this way for my entire life. Honestly, since I was born, I look like Clint Eastwood in all my baby pictures. Just like staring directly into the sun, thinking about all the men I've killed. So I watched this Snow White and the Huntsman movie. It was really dumb, but my favorite part was when one of the men is talking about Snow White, and he says, "She's just like I remember her. She still has that light inside of her." And I'm like, are we talking about the same person? This is Kristen Stewart. But anyway. But also I noticed that's exactly how men talk about women in real life, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I once had a guy tell me he wanted to wear me on his dick, so I feel like it's sort of the same thing. Sort of the same thing. Oh, men. Oh, they are dummies. I know, like hashtag not all men, but like hashtag most. You know, it's idiots. I generally try to avoid men, and then I sort of look up and I realize I haven't had sex in like 2 years. I'm like, oh, that's a problem, right? I was thinking recently about the phrase, use it or lose it. They used to tell us that in school, you know, like, don't use your brain. I'm like wondering if that could potentially change my reproductive organs. All of a sudden they look down, the whole thing's like shuttered up and bordered over, like a abandoned Zune plant on the outskirts of China. I don't want that. I don't know. I'm single. I'm very single. It takes 10,000 hours to gain mastery in something, you know, that's what they say. I've got 306,000 hours in being single. So I think I'm a Jedi Knight of being single at this point. Yeah, I'm so single. You gotta maximize mine's the positive. I'm so single that I put half my bed up on Airbnb. Yeah, calling it a charming half bed in Carroll Gardens, Brooklyn. It's going like gangbusters. My friends are like, Liz, you can't just put half of your bed up on air. You can't charge people to sleep in bed with you. That's called prostitution. I'm like, what? I'm not going to have sex with any of these people. Don't you understand how Airbnb works? The whole system is based on mutual trust and respect. I've never once had sex with someone I trusted. Who respected me, so... I am not about to start now, guys. I'm not about to start now. I think I am single for a lot of reasons. I think one of the reasons is that I was raised by a single mother, so I grew up without a father figure in my life, so I don't know how to deal with men. Yeah, my dad left when I was a baby. He just kind of went off and abandoned the whole family, never to be seen again. I feel like it brings the room down when I talk about that. I just seem to get really bummed out. But you don't have to be sad. There's a silver lining to this tale. There's a happy ending because he is dead now. So yeah, I went. Yeah. You shouldn't be surprised by that, sir, because I talked about it at the beginning. Yeah, very single person. I'm trying not to be single. I feel like I know I really want to be in a relationship with someone. I need someone to split the rent with. I need someone to put lotion directly in the middle of my back. It gets really itchy. So I am trying to find someone to be not single with. So I go on the dating apps, I go on the Tinder. I recently met a guy on Tinder, and we were chatting, we had a very good rapport. His name was Lawrence. He seemed like a nice guy, and so we transitioned over to texting, and we set up a date. And right before the date, he texted me and he said, Liz, I just want to give you the heads up, I'm growing in a beard. And I was like, cool, I like a beard, I like your beard. It's a nice beard, I'm fine with a beard. But I was excited that he was being honest and above board with me, so I was like, okay, cool, thanks, Lawrence. And I was looking forward to their exit. So we go on this date, and we had a couple beers, we get to talking, we chit-chat a whole lot. I found out a lot of things about Lawrence. I find out that he is best friends with his ex-girlfriend. Maybe a bit of a problem. He lives with his parents. We're middle-aged now. No big deal. Lawrence is a writer, which I knew before, but what I did not know is that what Lawrence writes are rap lyrics. So Lawrence is a white rapper. So I'm like, thanks for the heads up on the beard, Lawrence. Honestly, I really could have used a heads up on other things. Grateful. I think one of the main reasons that I'm single is that I'm actually a terrible communicator. I'm very bad at asking for what I need, as well as accepting critical feedback, because that's a big important part of relationships. You gotta kind of give and take. I can't ask for what I need, and I can't take feedback on really important things, like my blowjob technique. I just don't understand why you guys have to do it in real time. Can you just be thank you, and then we can talk about it later? No. I'm my mouth is small, I'm choking and crying, and you're too much teeth. I'm like, wow, I can't even breathe right now. I literally haven't given a blowjob in 3 years, and I'm still talking about this. I talk about it absolutely constantly. I was talking about it the other night, and a guy in the audience yelled out. He was like, "Just imagine somebody biting on your clit." And I was like, "Don't threaten me with a good time." Imagine that stuff all the time. It's called me time. I don't know. Going back to me. Yeah, it's hard being single. It's hard, you know. There's a lot of things that are hard. I'm always like, I have a mad face. I'm always frowning. The other day I was frowning into the mirror. You know, as you do. Maybe that's just me. Big mirror frowner. You know, I was frowning into the mirror, and I realized that because I'm growing what appears to be a second vagina here in between my eyebrows. I don't know. It could be a good or a bad thing, depending on. It's really bad news for me right now, guys, because I can't even feed the one that I have. I keep expecting to get taken away to the Department of Social Services, but yeah, I don't know. You guys have been fantastic. I'm Melissa Saul. Thank you so much.